One of the secrets in business is to never get tired of the basics. And what we see happen with a lot of people is they get confused with innovation and step change and thinking they're going to be super creative and getting people to be prepared for change. But in fact, what you've got to do is you've got to be really good at the basics of what makes this business move. And if you think about it as a business leader, you're going to have issues in one of three buckets: how you generate your leads, what you do to actually win them, and how you actually go to sell them. And if you think about it, it's pretty simple that if you have a look at the people that win, they do more face-to-face appointments. So that means more listing presentations. And if you then think about that, the only way to get good listing presentations is to do more market appraisals. And the only way to sell more properties is to get more offers, which actually comes from more buyer appointments. So if you keep it super simple inside of your business, you're going to allow it to go and scale. What we've got is a whole series of people going and chasing a whole series of weird and wonderful things. But they're just big bets. They're thinking that AI will transform the world, or the conversation around automation will transform the world, or the conversation like some sort of data-led approach, which is going to give you a list of the next 10 people that you should ring who are ultimately going to go and sell based on intent data. The reality of it is that the greats already know the intent data because they enter that person in the database before that moment actually happens. And it's about learning how to go to provide insights that allow people to go and be more powerful. But for every single piece of innovation or change in process, I dare you to remove something that is dead wood in your business that literally just shouldn't be there anymore, to actually make the business simpler and faster. And this is really about you making the decision to become the very best around what it is that you do in providing the strategic leadership and thought about what the basics are of this business and to make sure that happens. Now, it's about getting your team to focus on one key number that you know is ultimately going to drive the business success. That might be the number of unique open for inspections that are held on a weekend. It might be, for example, the number of properties that are open on a Saturday that are less than 28 days on market. It might be the number of auctions you've got ahead or the total number of listings on a website. But whatever the number is, you've got to get seriously good at using that control number to actually drive the strategy and drive the approach so that you can go to perform at your best. This is a skill set of what leadership is all about, not chasing too many things, but instead literally being T-shaped as an individual, having a broad knowledge about what's going on, but going deep on your strategies and where you think the big bets are going to be this year to ultimately dominate your marketplaces, drive revenue, drive profitability, and help your people to perform at a much higher level. Now more than ever before, it's about you really committing to the core and the basics, what makes your business truly great.